How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to yet another weekly warehouse update. Gonna be a little bit of a slower one because by the time you're watching this, we're actually down at the United States Disc Golf Championship. If you're down there, head to the foundation booth because over at USDGC, we have Conman Shamans, we have Big Con Big Fish Wizards. Yeah, those are sick, coffee blend wizards. We have Halo Star Hunterbirds. Very excited about that. It kind of is just like a big old bird stamp with my head on it. More Robbie C Wizards, more Trevor Staub stamp discs. I think we have some of the Trevor Staub Supras down there, and we have some exclusive USDGC stuff. So at USDGC, there's a bunch of stuff dropping. Some of that will make its way to the website in the next few weeks, don't worry. But for today, let me walk you through some of the stuff that's on the site right now. First off, dropping this week was the Solar Flare Horizon S-Line FD3s. These things are awesome. If you get some of the blue ones actually have like a little bit of like sparkles in the rim. This is an Alton Harris Signature Series disc. The FD3 is a nice, consistent, overstable 9-speed, really comfortable in the hand, and these fly incredible. Plenty of stability on them. I went out and threw it. I was able to lay into it backhand, lay into it forehand. It wasn't budging. I know S-Line can sometimes make you question stability a little bit. These really held up, good integrity on them, and they feel and fly amazing. And plus, they just have a very fun, there's a lot of these Wonder Breads, but a very fun, just like elephant with some sunglasses on, a little pit vipers on an elephant stamp. So if you're an Alden fan, which I'm hoping all of you are, why wouldn't you be, and you want to support him and pick up an awesome disc at the same time, check these bad boys out. All right, so we have run these hats before. We got some new colorways. The college university style hat. We've got a two-tone blue and kind of that lighter, whiter color, and then we got it in black as well. We wear these hats all the time. We have them already in, we did a brown, a tan, and a navy color. And now we've got the two-tone and the black. And we've got a few on our site. We took some other ones down to USDGC, but we left some for the site as well. And these are, yeah, if you already love those hats, then you're gonna love these. And if you have not checked out this hat yet, it's one of our favorites. We love this hat. And yeah, it looks great. It looks great on everybody. Make sure to check these out. 2 new colorways of the college hat. You can find it in our apparel collection, along with lots of other hats, such as the one I'm wearing right now. Potentially. I'm not sure if we have this color. Might not, but we have the Performance Stat hat. Next up, we have, I don't know if this is a restock or actually the first time they've dropped. I haven't seen them, but we have the Supreme Classic EMAC Judges. So the EMAC Judge was in my bag for a while. It might actually need to go back in the bag. Rest in peace, Nova. My Nova broke on a tree, but it's a phenomenal throwing putter. It has a smaller bead than your typical Judge, very, very micro bead. It kind of sits between the Judge and the Warden, both feel and flight-wise. So it really reacts well to spin. It's a great putting putter, but it's also just a great throwing putter. That's what I've always used it for. Tons of glide. It'll really, if you put it on a little bit of angle, it tends to flatten. It doesn't fight back. It's not overstable by any means, but like it's gonna hold the angles you put it on. It's got some good integrity to it. And then the Classic Supreme plastic has a great hand feel. It's a very unique plastic in that it like has good grip, but it has a little bit of softness to it. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just a great, great plastic blend. Their Supreme stuff, all their Supreme stuff, it's got a price tag to it, obviously. These discs aren't cheap when it has the Supreme label on it, but what I will give them credit for is it at least feels better. It's not like you're paying just because, oh, well, it's a just typical stock disc with a different stamp on it. This at least feels different. So I will give them credit for that. When you're asking for more money, you better at least back it up. And I will say, I think these do. So we have it in a bunch of different colorways. If you're looking for a new putting putter or a great throwing putter, check out the EMAC Judge. A lot of people sleep on it because of how hyped up the Judge is. When this is going to offer you that Judge type flight with closer to a Warden type feel, which I think is going to be attractive to a lot of people at home. So these are now on the site as well. Okay, over the accessories shelf because we got something new. So we've done the foundation themed tacky sacks, the little chalk bags before. We've got a new one. We've got one with our old kind of script logo, the black and white. Very nice. These things are great. Put off a lot of material, get your hands nice and dry if they're getting sweaty. My hands get sweaty quite often, and even though it is getting towards the fall, that sun comes out, I may be feeling a little nervous during the round. I need something like this. We also have a ton of other designs. We still have this one with kind of the combo script and foundation logo. We've got grip locked theme there, a little, oh boy, heck yeah one. I really like that one with the cool like glitch logo effect. We've also got a Robbie C with some pizza in the background. We've got a Bogey Bros one, and we got Tour Life.
The the best one?
You can collect them all. Honestly, if you have every single design of these and you send me a picture of it, I will send you a disc because I'd be impressed. Does anybody have the full collection? Let me know. But they're all great, fun designs.
Look, pan over there. Okay. This warehouse is empty. Okay, empty. Trevor's here. He's gone. This warehouse is empty right now, which means that I have full ability to show you what I want to show you. So I'm going to reveal our most confidential subscription box yet. Okay, I'm not going to ask for permission from Brad. Brad doesn't know I'm doing this, but I think it's time. I think it's time. So speaking of confidential, first off, we have very on theme. You'll understand why the Inova Alien confidential foundation monthly subscription box, or box subscribers only. The Alien's a very unique fastback mid/putter. It actually flies great. I unironically had one in my bag for a little bit. Nice and stable. You can really lean into it backhand. Ton of fun. And then it fits the theme of the box. It's a lot of fun to have the Alien. The next thing you're going to get is a Reblend 500 Spectrum A5. So why did we choose Reblend? Because I'm going to be straight with you. I understand it's their recycled plastic. It's their best feeling plastic, period. I'm a big Prodigy guy. I understand their flaws. I'll admit to their flaws a lot of times. But when we got the Reblend D1s in, I was like, they should be making this as all their plastic. And so when we got, and it did it again. The Reblend A5, and we have this little cow getting abducted there, basket in the back, basket, little foundation logo on the barn, really fun stamp. These discs look awesome and they just feel phenomenal. Really good grip to them. The A5 is basically like a beat up zone, so it's going to go a little bit straighter for you than a typical zone would be. Really, really great approach disc, so super excited about that. And I'm so excited about this plastic, the Reblend plastic. You'll understand when you get your hands on it. It's unreal. It is so good. And then last but not least, this is what I teased last week. I do have to make a clarification. So we have the ET2. This is the second time this disc has ever been released, period. The first time a retailer's ever gotten their hands on it, foundation custom embossed. And I was talking to Jesse from Trash Panda, who makes this disc, and it sounds like there might be one more restock of these by the end of the year, but it's not coming till the very end of the year. And it didn't seem like a 100% guaranteed thing. It seemed like it might be a late November, early December, somewhere in that range thing. And from the wording he was using, he didn't tell me numbers. It didn't seem like there was that many of them that he's going to be dropping. So in other words, pretty exclusive. Now, you might have just saw they dropped the ET1. I didn't know that was about to happen, but that released. And so the ET2 and the ET1, what's the difference? Well, the ET2, in Jesse's words, is the better of the two molds. And he actually sent us the ET1, and I would have to agree. The ET1 is a lot more dramatic of an angle here. It's also a lot fatter up here. I can't comfortably hold it right there. And it flies a lot more overstable. So this is the more controllable of the two, the more usable of the two. But if you don't know what's weird about the ET2 is it's a variable rim width. So the ET stands for extraterrestrial. This whole box is obviously alien themed. You're also gonna get a glow in the dark patch. Those are sick as well. But basically you can change the speed of the disc based on where you grab it. You can watch a video Jesse just put out with the ET1 where they actually put a tech disc on the bottom to see the different stats and stuff. But it goes from like an 8 speed all the way up to like a 13-ish speed, somewhere in that range. Jesse considers these flight numbers to be Thunderbird-ish or Wraith-ish. I called it Thunderbird-ish, but it really is just up to your own interpretation. So we are super excited to be the first retailer to get our hands on it. And the only way you get your hands on these foundation embossed ET2s is in this box. And if you missed out on the ET2 release that happened a little bit ago, this is your next chance at getting it. And like I said, it sounds like you might have one more shot before the end of the year or close to the turn of the new year. I don't know exactly when Jesse's doing what, but it doesn't sound like there's gonna be a big restock coming. So if you wanna get your hands on ET2, this is the spot to do it. $45 get you 3 premium discs plus the swag item, and it's a really fun 3 custom stamped disc box this month. We pulled out all the stops, really awesome theme as well. The patch is this little Area 51 themed caution sign that says Foundation Box Subscriber with a glow in the dark on it. It's awesome. I'm very, very stoked about this box. There is literally, I think, less than 20 of them left, This is the fastest a box has moved since like March, I think. So if you want to get your hands on it, today's the day to act, because realistically, by Monday or Tuesday, these might all be gone, and then your only hope of getting one is just if someone cancels, which could happen, but I wouldn't bank on it. So if you're interested in this box, you want to get 3 premium discs and that swag guide over $45, you're going to want to hop on it. And then November's box steps it up again, December's box steps it up again, and then January's box, we'll call it Hall of Fame worthy. So we've got these things planned out for a while. So you're not going to miss out on the boxes coming. Head over to the site and pick them up now.
All right, we're going to have a little friendly competition to end off the warehouse. Hunter thinks he can outsell me. I disagree. So friendly wager, we're each going to pitch a disc that we agreed upon. Whoever can sell the most, the other person will buy them a disc at USDGC. So that's the competition. It is what it is. But I don't want you, do not make this pick based off of like who you want to win. That's not what it's about. It's about the sales pitch, okay? The sales pitch. So I'll start with mine. Where's your happy place? For me, it's on the sandy shores at the beach. Feet in the sand, breeze in what little hair I have left, and just playing a little catch. Just getting that disc golf kind of outlet out at the beach, having fun. And when I do that, I like to use only one disc. Let me give you another scenario. You're 150 feet from the basket. You're trying to win a disc golf tournament. Nerves just piled upon you. Sweat dripping off of you. You're shaking. It's an easy upshot, but you're shaking. And then you remember you have the catch disc, the same one that you throw perfectly at the beach. And you transport back there and you throw it in the basket. You just won the 2036 world title. What disc am I talking about? I'm talking about the Spore. If you were thinking glitch, the glitch is the layman's Spore, okay? This right here is my favorite catch disc ever, and it's also incredible to use on the course as well. This is a lid style Frisbee. It has a ton of glide, a bunch of fun colors, and because it comes in that Neo Soft plastic, it's bendy. It doesn't hurt your hands if you want to use it for catch, and it doesn't hurt your chances when you hit a tree off the edge of the fairway by kicking 1,000 feet. This thing rocks. It has just a dead straight flight, enough stability that you can throw it hard and it won't turn over, but not so much that it'll fade off your line. It just drops right where it's thrown. This disc is incredible. I would highly recommend picking up the Discmania Spore. It's a beauty. I hope you'll consider.
That was a good attempt by Trevor, but let me tell you about a disc that is just made for fun. Because look, Steady Ed Hedrick, the founder of this great sport, once said, most fun wins. And the truer words have never been spoken. It's up there with when Paul Revere said the Redcoats are coming. Those two quotes hang above my bed. I read them every night, both of them. I don't think about the second one too much. I back myself into a corner there. But when he was talking about that, I think the disc he had in mind that he just didn't quite have the technology to make yet is the Inova Rollo. Okay, this bad boy is a 5.5 negative, sorry, actually 5.6. Holy glide, are you kidding me? 5.6 negative 4.1. Oh, Hunter, why would I want a disc like that? I'm glad you asked. Because if you ever find yourself in a situation where you're out there on the course, round's not going your way. Happens to me all the time. Your buddies are out there, you're all just having a blast though, and you want to pull something out and go, watch this, and do something that's going to blow their mind. This is the disc. It has nothing to do with what you're capable of or not capable of. This disc will blow people's minds because it is designed with one thing and one thing only, and that is to get to that ground and roll. So you can throw it a bunch of different ways and it's gonna get over and it's gonna do that. Now you can take a lot of power off, right? You can really smooth the forehand out there and it's gonna slowly flip up and cruise to the left. Ton of fun. Oh, 150-foot shot, let me fan grip this bad boy, throw it like a putter. People are gonna freak out as they watch it go dead straight, have a little turn and get towards the bucket. Oh, next hole, I need to throw a forehand, but I'm kind of trash at forehands. No worries. Throw the Rollo backhand. You don't even have to throw it that hard. Throw it backhand flat, watch it get to the ground and fly just like a forehand would. This thing is a cheat code. If you've always wondered how people throw backhand rollers, they all have Rollos. Every one of them. No one throws a backhand roller with a disc other than the Rollo. If they're not sponsored by Inova, they probably just have a different company's logo on the Rollo. You might be saying, that disc just came out. How is that true? Well, it was actually just a trade secret that was just kept in a laboratory for years until it came out. None of that was true, but it could have been. And you'll understand the mystery of this disc once you buy one this weekend. It is absolutely incredible. It's a ton of fun. You can even throw grenades with it upside down, and it's flippy enough that it'll pan that way. Crazy stuff. It's just a fun trick shot disc. So if you like having fun on the disc golf course, if that's what got you into this sport that we all love, like it did me, then this is the disc that will reignite that passion, reignite that fun, and get you back out there on the course blowing your friends' minds. Plus, this is a little bit of a plus, you have it in Champ plastic, you have it in Star plastic, and if you want to make extra sure that she flips for you, you can get it in DX plastic. You thought these were flippy? Wait till you see this bad boy after a few tree hits. So head over to the site, pick up the disc of your dreams, the Inova Rollo. And if you're gonna be at USDGC, we will see you down there. We appreciate all the support you show us. Next week's gonna be a really exciting weekly warehouse update, so you're not gonna miss out on that one. I'll talk to you then.